In order to understand the various phenomena of life, biologists study biological organization at different levels, which are as follows. So we will go through all of them one by one. We will start from organelles, then we will move on to the cells, then tissues, organs, organ system, and then at the end we will study about organisms. So these are the different level of organization. So all types of matter are made up of elements, and each element contains a single kind of atoms, and the atoms are usually made up of many subatomic particles. Now, out of the 92 kinds of elements that occur in nature, 16 are called bioelements. Why are they known as bioelements? It's because these take part in making the body mass of a living organism. Out of these bioelements, only 6, that is oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, and potassium, they make 99% of the total mass. Other 10, that is potassium, chlorine, sodium, sulfur, magnesium, manganese, iron, copper, zinc, and iodine, they collectively make up to 1% of the total mass. Now, these biomolecules, they assemble in a particular way and form organelles. The organelles are actually subcellular structures and they are found in the cell. Each type of organelle is specialized to perform a specific function. For example, nucleus is known as the brain of the cell. Ribosomes, they are specialized for protein synthesis. And mitochondria, they are specialized for cellular respiration. It is an example of the division of labor within the cell. Now, when the organelles they assemble together, units of life, that is cells, are formed. Here we have given few examples of cells. First one is epithelial cells, second one is glandular cells, and the third one is muscular cells. Now, in multicellular organisms, similar cells performing similar functions are organized into groups called tissues. We can define a tissue as a group of similar cells specialized for the performance of a common function. So, in this image, we can see epithelial tissues, which are made up of epithelial cells, and the function is to cover body surfaces. Then we can see muscle tissues, and their function is to contract and relax. And then at the end, we have glandular tissues, which are made up of glandular cells, and they help in making and secreting chemicals in the body. When more than one type of tissues having related functions are organized together, they make a unit called organ. Different tissues of an organ perform their specific functions, and these functions collectively become the function or functions of that organ. For example, stomach. Stomach is an organ specialized for the digestion of proteins and for storing foods. Two major types of tissues are present in their structures. Epithelial or glandular tissues secrete gastric juice for the digestion of proteins, and muscular tissues, they perform contraction of stomach walls for grinding of food and moving food to posterior end. So two tissues perform their specific functions, which collectively become the function of the stomach. In the same way, we can see other organs in the picture. The other one is pancreas, and the last one is the liver. Pancreas is also a glandular organ which is located in the abdomen. It makes pancreatic juices which contain enzymes that aid in digestion, and it also produces several hormones including insulin. The pancreas is surrounded by the stomach, intestine, and other organs. And with the liver, this organ is vital to the body's metabolic functions and immune system. Without a functioning liver, a person cannot survive. The next level of organization in multicellular organisms is the organ system level. Different organs performing related functions are organized together in the form of an organ system. In an organ system, each organ carries out a specific function, and the functions of all organs appear as the function of the organ system. For example, digestive system is an organ system that carries out the process of digestion. The major organs in its framework are oral cavity, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, liver, and pancreas. All these organs help in the process of digestion. Nervous system is also another example of an organ system, and we also have circulatory system. Different organs and organ systems are organized together to form an individual organism. In an organism, the function, processes, and activities of various organs and organ systems are coordinated. For example, when a man is engaged in continuous and hard exercise, not only his muscles are working, but also there is an increase in the rate of respiration and heartbeat. This accelerated rate of respiration and heartbeat supplies more oxygen and food to the muscles, which they need for continuous work. So this is the summary of different levels of organization. We started with organelles, which are subcellular structures which can be grouped together to form cells. Now, these cells, which have similar functions, they group together to form tissues. Different tissues form organs, and different organs having related functions, they give rise to different organ systems. And all the organ systems present in multicellular organisms, they combine to form an organism.